So basically the last tier list was like this. People said I should change the colors to make it like more visual. Is it like this? Is it good like this? Or is it bad? Like from yellow to red, from green to red. Is this good? I think it's good. Looks good. W. Okay, so we can start like this. Obviously, right, I played a little bit of her now. She feels kinda underwhelming, right? The new hero, Rogue. She is kind of alright, but like not really. It will take time. Obviously, the new hero is not here, but Rogue, I would say, she depends. She's not even situational. It kind of like depends a lot on what is being banned. Like if Ultron is in the game, I think she's quite good. Like if you have Ultron drone on her and resources for angle contest, usually that's where she's being played in scrim as well. So I would put her in B. Next up we get Magneto. I think there's no doubt this guy is still the best tank in the game right now. Too much control overall on the map. The space you can test is good. The one shot, the damage potential, everything is just great about him. No reason not to play him at all. Next up, we got Phoenix. I think Phoenix is a lot better now with Psylocke being nerfed and everything. Just because you need that kind of hero that moves around the map quick, that has a hard time to be controlled and contested. And is like one of the better DPS. I think with the new meta and the new patch that came out, DPS lost a lot of value when it comes to in-game value. Like, I feel like putting these guys in S+ doesn't even justify it, what they actually do. Next up we got Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord is still insanely strong, potentially S+. I think that hero is just so good into Gambit. His ult economy is so great. Like, you benefit so much from having Gambit on your team. And stacking Gambit ult and Star-Lord ult is so unbelievably oppressive. And it's like the main counter into enemy Gambit ult. Like, if you want to kill the Gambit or anyone through, Star-Lord ult is the go-to to do it. Like, if you're in a mirror, right? Let's say they Gambit ult, you Gambit ult, then Star-Lord ult will carry that a lot more. It's like a lot more consistent than Phoenix ult. So I think having these two here is totally justified. Next up we got Daredevil. I want to believe Daredevil is still very strong. He kind of only lost 25 HP. The problem is everything resolves around Gambit, and when Gambit is being banned, then Daredevil is incredible. So he's a must play, I think, still on occasion. And I think the same about Psylocke. Psylocke is still great, but a lot more situational now. But she's still great. The blade is still good. Like if they have Raccoon, Psylocke's always good to pick. The Raccoon can't really do anything against it. So genuinely not a terrible hero now. Next up we got Loki. I mean, Loki has to be S+. That hero is way too good with Gambit. Too good ult situation. Ult cycles are great. Unstoppable. The problem is that what everyone fails to know is if you nerf the amount of time it takes to farm Gambit ult, it will just make Gambit ult even more worth to farm. So people will play even more for it, you know? I think what they need to nerf is in the Gambit ult and in this case in the Loki mirror, not the amount of time you charge the ult, but the downside in the ult itself, like nerfing the Gambit ult itself. I think that would be cool. I like Loki though. I think if Loki is meta, I don't hate it, but the problem is Loki is meta because of Gambit. So we kind of need like a new tier, I think. I think we need a Gambit tier. And we just like put Gambit there, so it's okay. Yeah, I mean, Loki obviously in that tier. I think we need to put Loki tier too, just because Gambit is in it. Next up we got Hela. Hela is great. I think she's definitely S+ to S. I think everyone can agree to that, no? I think if we order from left to right, it has to be like this. I think she's great, very strong, but I don't know if she's as strong and versatile as these two. I don't think so. But she's definitely a must pick on all the long side maps like Yggdrasil Path First Points or the best Hela map in the game, which is Hall of the Jalla. Is it? It's Hall of the Jalla. One of my favorite maps even. Very good Hela map for that and a must play on that, so you cannot put Hela there. Next up we got Bucky. Bucky is the Pence kind of hero. I think Psylocke and Bucky maybe have to be trade places here. I actually don't believe that much in Psylocke. Just because of the fact that both heroes have its uses kind of means that they're situational. Because I see value for both. It depends on the bans. Obviously, sometimes if you struggle into like an Iron Fist or you want to counter swap someone, counter swapping with Psylocke and with Bucky is great. Like if you struggle with Moon Knight, why would you ever not go Psylocke or Bucky and just counter swap them, you know? That's like very important. Next up we got Mantis. I mean, Mantis is absolutely broken. Like it's a must pick. I think it's a S plus at the bare least. I think it's a must pick for sure. So yeah. We got Angela. Angela is also kinda okay now. She's like alright. There's maps where she's dominating and there's maps where she's not. Like Hell's Heaven, an example, is great for her. Some maps are good for her, some maps are bad, and some points are good for her, some points are not. She's a lot more situational now that like the problem was Angela is like great into Jeff Raccoon because you can like push the backline quite easily and it's very hard to be stopped. And she's still great in that sense whenever Gambit is banned. So I guess for that alone, I put her into S. I think she's still good, so we cannot put her not there. Next up, we got Groot. I think Groot is a must play. I think Groot is very strong. Just like Magneto, he's like always on the field. It's like Groot, Magneto, Gambit all over. Triple support Groot. So hard to stop. The ultimate is kind of good. When Gambit is banned, that enables him even more. The problem is, and what makes Groot kinda unfun in the Gambit mirror is the fact you get actively punished if you do more damage than the enemy Groot. So you have to like know when to not deal damage and when to AFK. So that's kinda annoying about playing Groot itself. But overall he's just like a must play tank for sure. Next up we got Hawkeye. Hawkeye is, I mean, he's just awkward. I don't know. I don't think Hawkeye is that good. I think I'm gonna give him an situational situation. Or depends. He's definitely on the rise. I can see that. Yeah, he's on the rise. I can see that. I can feel that too. So I'm gonna give him that. I think this is a fine position. And I think the same about Emma. I think Emma recently has fallen off a little. But I think she's still good enough to be played. I just think that she's always worse than Magneto. But I still want to give her a very strong. I think if I put Angela there, I need to put her 2. Or I need to put it like this. Like this. I think this is better. Nah, we do it like this. It's fine. Next up, we got Mr. Fantastic. I swear Mr. Fantastic is not good, bro. People are just like completely trolling. That hero, the problem with Mr. Fantastic is as simple as it is. It's just like no movement speed. You come back out of spawn very late. You like the pacing in this game changes very quickly, and with Mr. Fantastic you just can't react to that and you can't enable that. Look at it from this side. If you like lose a fight, the enemy have space, you're playing Mr. Fantastic, you're not opening angles, you're not doing damage, and all you do is shoot main, feeding Gambit ult. It's just like a complete waste to play. Like you can't momentum forward because you just don't have anything that gives anything that to momentum forward. You can't open space. And basically you just play a third tank, which is not always terrible. Which is why it works sometimes, but it's just not good. So I wouldn't recommend it. 4, I mean 4 is just still not good. Why would people play that? I don't know. He's terrible. Like even Rogue is better by a lot, so never play 4. Spider-Man is actually on the rise. Spider-Man is still a depends hero, but I swear Spider-Man is a lot better than I make him out. I think Spider-Man is easily A, if you know how to play him. I think Spider-Man, this season for Spider-Man is great. But I think just because of how hard he is to get enable, and when it's super situational and no one knows yet, it kind of depends. But I think, yeah, no, 4 is not good. 4 is not good. I think I can't put Spider-Man in A, I can't just do that. Next up we got Iron Fist. Iron Fist is similar to Rogue, I think. She is super situational, depending on bans. Like into Groot, he's kind of good, but into anything else, Iron Fist is just not that strong. But into Groot, he's kind of good, so I want to give him a treatment where he's kind of good. I think we can do it like this. Rogue is B. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say that she's better. It's actually kind of tough. Now that I played her myself, I feel like the amount of damage I do is just not that super good. Next up we got Cloak and Dagger. I mean, should just not play her. I don't know. She's just not good right now. The ult is great. The problem is the neutral game. And even in the ult, you get killed. There's just so much pressure on the map by Gambit and so much. Everyone has movement cooldowns, so they can just avoid your ults if they want to. And even if you're in the ult, it's like you take so long to farm it. Like it takes infinite time to farm it because you heal so little compared to other heroes. And you do so little damage during healing. Like it's the one hero that can't do damage that well. I don't know. I don't think Cloak is good right now. Even if you ban other stuff, you would always play triple. Like why would you not play Loki Mantis over Cloak? Like triple support with Loki Mantis is infinitely better. Next up we got Penny. Penny is a lot better now. I think Penny is a lot more situational. But she's still kind of a depends hero just on her base kit. Because the problem is the same as with Mr. Fantastic. As soon as you lose a fight, like think about it like that. If you play Penny on attack, she's just like so useless. Penny attack is so bad. You can't swing, you can't open up space, you need to flank. And then even if you flank, you get so little value, it's kind of AIDS to play. So it's not good. It's barely, it depends for me. So that's okay. Next up we got Namor. Namor is interesting. People say he's very good, but he kind of relies on the Hela team up. So just because of the Hela team up Namor, he is more situational. There is maps where he's required to be played. Like, as I said, Hall of the Jalla is probably the Namor map, the control, the flank, the angle control map. But even then, I don't want to believe he's anything more than what we have below. I think just because you rely so much on Hela, I think as an individual situation, that guy is so useless. Like, if you can play Hela Namor, it's great. But if you can't, so where do I rate him, guys, if that is the case? Is it A or B? Because he's kind of in between, and it depends on what you play him. Like, you would never play Hela without Namor, but you're also not, you can play Hela without Namor, no problems. It's fine for me. Punisher, bro, people are gaslighting with Punisher. I swear, Punisher is not that good, bro. People are just, Punisher is just terrible. Next up, we got Hulk. I mean, Hulk is just, he's flashy and everything. There's so many stuns in the game. You deal so little damage, like 30 damage. All you do is get good bubble utility value, and like your exile gets value. But like overall, you're just an ult battery for your team and for the enemy team. And depending on the situation, it works or it doesn't work. Like if you have Gambit, you farm a lot of ult charge. You might feel like you do a lot, but you just like do nothing. So. And you have such a high chance of just getting entry picked. Just the point is 0 right now. It's just not worth picking. Next up, we got Rocket. Rocket is absolutely great. He's very strong. Usually, like, this is like what I meant, right? Why would you ever pick Cloak if you can't pick Rocket? The ult is so good from Rocket. The infinite range healing, which means that you can heal over 50 meters and still heal the same, which enables dive really well. The team up with Star-Lord is great, so no reason not to play him. I think he's a S+ hero even. I think he's great. I think he's just like the other supports that are great because we need to rate them higher. Venom, it's debatable. It depends on the bans. Venom is very dependent on the bans. He's definitely situational, but he's good. But he's more dependent on the ban, just like last season. I think he's very similar to that. Next up, we got Luna. I mean, just the same situation. Why would you ever play Luna if you can play other heroes? Like, Rocket is infinitely better. Triple support is infinitely better. Luna is kind of okay with Ultron. That's why I put her in depends. But overall, she's just worse than all the other heroes to play. So, no point. We got WandaVision. No, what? Who's that? Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I mean, that's just... If I don't even know the name, then that's a problem, no? So, we just forfeit her to the last position in this game. Terrible hero. Adam Warlock is tough. I would say he's super situational. I think he's good, but I don't think he's good. It's hard to say. It's actually hard to say how good triple with him is. I think he's good on, like... The best map for him is definitely first point on the Halloween map. Oh, no. Central Park. Oh, Central Park. Oh, yeah, it is Central Park. I'm stupid. You guys are right. Oh, bro, what is going on with me today? Okay, now, Yeah, it's his best map, but overall he's not that good. So it kind of depends. Like in pro play, you would say triple support is good with him, but even then, like you can like play triple support, triple tank still. But I kind of want to put him below here. I think below Luna. I think that's fair. I don't think he's that good now. Jeff is a lot better though. I think Jeff is a situational hero though. It kind of requires a lot of stuff. Like other stuff needs to be banned, like Gambit, Loki, Invis, which is not too uncommon for him to be good. So he's definitely a bit lower. Next up we got Squirrel Girl. I mean, just why? You know, why would you do that? Next up we got the new girl, I guess, the red hair girl, Widowmaker, or Red Widow, Black Widow. She's dependent. It's hard to say. Like Mantis is good, and that kind of makes her good as well. Just because Mantis always played and she one shots and she does a lot of damage. She's okay. I think she deserves this kind of tier. I think she's not allowed to be put lower. I think the opposite of Black Panther though. Black Panther is not that good now. All of the heroes have movement cooldowns. Like the problem with Black Panther is if the enemy supports can afford to split up a lot and have movement cooldowns and meet each other later, that kind of like plays very much away from the way Black Panther is played. Like Black Panther usually only push the enemy backline, and because they're stacked, you get a lot of value because they have to look at each other, heal each other. But now they can actively push you out and bait your cooldowns and waste them by dashing it at the right moment or invis shielding themselves. It's not good right now. It's really bad. Maybe even with Fulk, yeah, you guys are not wrong. Yeah, you're right. Next up, we got Wolf. Bro, I swear Wolf is a must-learn hero this season. That hero is so unbelievably strong. So much neutral pressure. It's so hard to avoid. Very, very good hero. Maybe not on this tier, but definitely the top of this tier, I think. I think he's sometimes better than Hela. Just because Groot is so good, and like Wolf just does so much damage when he has 100 charge. And because of the Gambit ult, he gets so much value in the neutral. Actually unreal. Yeah, we got Iron Man next. Iron Man is terrible. I mean, why would you ever play that? I swear I hate that hero as well. Just does nothing. Whenever you have him, you can just forfeit, usually. People in low rank say Iron Man is so tough and everything. I don't know why. It's terrible hero. I guess if you can't look up in the sky, then it's the problem. It's always the same with like, people say, why is Torch not good? You know, if people look at you, it's value. Oh, but the problem is with the supports that are right now in the game, if you occupy your own supports by dealing damage and being looked at from the enemy, then your supports need to look at you, and then you don't get a lot of value out of that because your supports want to advance and do damage themselves. So it kind of like plays outside of that idea that it gets value. Iron Man, terrible. Next up, Goon Knight. I mean, Goon Knight is, I don't know. You guys are just, it's the same with Punisher. People glaze these characters way too much. It's unreal. What is Goon Knight doing? In low rank, he's good because healers are bad and DPS can't aim, so you can just spam left click. I mean, just what I said, right? Because you can't just like look at him, but come on, it's not that deep. He's just terrible. A tier Moon Knight. No, you guys are complete delusional. A tier. How are you guys thinking that? Moon Knight. The reason why Moon Knight is good is because people don't know how to split. I don't want to believe. But I give it to you guys. I think he's more of a depends. You can definitely play him. And I think if you can play Penny sometimes, you can play Iron Fist sometimes, you can also play Moon Knight sometimes. But you would always prefer playing this one, these heroes, more than any of these heroes. 100 out of 100 times. The only thing I can see is moving Psylocke down. I can actually see moving Psylocke down. Are we okay with that as a compromise? We move Moon Knight down and we move Psylocke down. I don't see why I should move Psylocke down though that much. Psylocke and Scrim is just really bad because a lot of people play triple support. And triple support is such a good Psylocke count. Yeah, the thing is like, because of triple support, in ranked, you don't really get to experience it. So that's why you think Psylocke is a lot higher. And that's why I think I need to put her higher too. Just because outside of like Scrim, people struggle a lot into Psylocke, which makes sense. She Has a good kit. She has a good neutral fight. The ultimate is still strong. Yeah, we leave her an A tier. But I just feel not good about it. Just triple support is just so good. I need to put it down. I need to put it. Triple support is too good, guys. I need to put it in defense. It's my list, guys. It's my list. Triple support is way too strong, way too dominant. It's so hard to get value. Yeah. Next up, we got Torch. I mean, Torch is just not good this season as well. It's not even a defense hero. As I said, the resources you invest into him is not good. Even with Ultron, you would always prefer playing other heroes over him. The damage output since the nerf, where you can't weave the shift in anymore for getting your charge back, I think, or your damage, yeah, you charge your ammo back, I guess, is ever since that came out, he's just useless. I swear, it's not a good hero. Is he that useless to be low? Maybe he needs to be in this tier. I think he needs to be in this tier. I think he's actually worse. Okay, we got Strange. I mean, the thing is with Strange, guys, Strange is actually not too bad into Gambit. He's not too bad into Mantis. He's not too bad into stuff. He's super situational. You always need him to teleport back to the space. Just because of that, he's always required to at least be somewhat for you guys to learn him. I think he's always okay. So I think he's a situational hero, but overall he's not terrible. Not terrible. There's definitely more reason to play Strange, to TP back, to do stuff than anything else. Like, you shouldn't really play Strange outside of TPing back and outside of playing into Mantis and playing into Gambit. If they have Emma, Strange is kinda useless. That's why Emma is above that. But I think overall maybe he's more. There's a new melee tech where you get right click and does the same thing. Maybe then Torch is better if people get more used to it. Overall, next one is Ultron. Ultron, I want to be an Ultron believer. I swear Ultron is so strong. Ultron is so good. The problem is Gambit just ruins it. But he is kind of a hero that deserves this placement even. I swear that hero is so strong. If Gambit is banned, so I mean I need to put him in this tier just because when Gambit is banned. He's so good in Scrim, it's unreal. He does so much on the field. It's also the only reason why Rogue is somewhat good. Or with which players do you play Ultron, with which team? I mean, you played with Phoenix, you played with like Mantis. Mantis Ultron is so strong. So much angle control. Think about it like that, okay? I'm gonna show you something. Like, this is like the map, right? Here's the point. And you have the map over here, right? You have like an angle. This is like the angle. And the enemy backline would somewhat play over here. You can have a Phoenix and your Ultron with your tanks playing over here. Right? Your tanks and your Ultron would play over here. This is where the enemy backline is at. So your enemy backline is here. And you have a Phoenix and a Mantis flank over here. The enemy Phoenix Mantis can't mirror it because your Ultron has good LOS and supports this angle push. This is why Ultron is so strong. Not only do you give drone to your Mantis to always win the positive trade, no matter how good the enemy Phoenix and Mantis is, the fact that they have an Ultron additionally shooting at them from a position that is very hard to avoid and hiding makes the character great. You know, this is why angle controlling with and like playing a comp that plays around Ultron is actually quite good. You know, even though a lot of people don't like it, he's very good with triple support. As I said, triple support is still much more the meta now than it was last season. Like, triple support is a lot better now than it was last season. Cap is still great. I mean, no doubt, still an S tier hero, probably behind Hela. He's still very good. The ult is just really good still. I don't know. I thought Cap would get nerfed. He got buffed instead. So there's a reason why he needs to be somewhat high. He's not on the level of Groot or Mech, but if one of them get banned, you know, if Groot is not playable, you would always play Cap Mech over Cap Emma or Emma Mech. Also the reason why Moon Knight is not good. Moon Knight is always good, chat, if you have two tanks that stack on top of each other. That means that the Moon Knight can just shoot in and get a lot of value from main. And it also means that all of the fights will be from main. So the Moon Knight never gets surrounded and can focus via main. If you have tanks like Cap Mech, the Moon Knight can't do anything. And that's why Moon Knight is totally terrible and needs to be lower. Next up we got Magic. I mean, Magic just like that. Just not good. She's probably pretty useless right now. Is it fair to put her higher? Probably not. I like Magic though. I think Magic is... Yeah. I think Magic has a very cool design, and I think she's better than these heroes, so I want to put her higher. Next up, we got a interesting character, and somewhat a character that will be super surprising. Chat. Blade. I swear Blade is good. I think that too. I think he is situational, but I think he's very good. Just because Groot is also good. Like, the Groot Blade combo is quite good, but once more it requires Gambit to be banned. If you play... That's like the problem, right? So he's like a depends kind of hero. I don't know if I can really put him in A. Yo, Clara, was geht? Yeah. I think Blade, I need to put him in B. I can't put him higher. It's just not a good hero. I think the same about Rogue. Rogue is like, you guys want me to put it in A, and I think it's fine to put it in A, but there's just so many heroes that just deserve it more. So, Strange is only in A because of the teleport back, by the way. That's the only reason. Yeah, ultimately, kinda hard. I don't know if Emma or Rogue is better, depending on how you play it, I think. If you play Rogue like a Cap, then you might as well play Cap, but if Cap is also banned, then you can play Rogue. It requires too much to be played, so not good. Storm. Storm is not good right now. The only reason to play Storm is Storm Moon Knight to break spawn. So that kind of gives it somewhat of value. And it kind of would put her in this tier as well. So she would find some kind of use more than this hero in pro play. Or like in ranked, if you struggle into triple tank, triple support, there's always a reason to go Storm and just break it. But at the same time, you can also just go normal heroes and break it. Like Wolf will also break triple tank, triple support. That's why it's not being played. Thing, you should never play it. It's a lot better now, and it's gonna get a lot better because usually, like, when characters are a long time bad, they receive a lot of buffs, then a meta shifts, and like some heroes are good, like Panther, like Magic, then Thing gets a lot better because it's a lot better into those characters, into dive, into that. If something changes in the meta that enables like a full dive with Cap or something, then Thing can be a lot better. You know, if there's a new hero like Rogue, and Rogue is full meta, then Thing might also be good. Just because Rogue is full meta, and Thing is a great counter swap into Rogue. Same with Penny. Would also make Penny better. So, it kind of depends. His hero set and cooldowns are not terrible. The problem is just like, he's just too slow. Like, the general cooldowns of his are good, but he's just like too slow, and he has too many, the cooldowns are too long. No, I don't think it has anything to do with people that are not good on Thing. I think the problem with Thing is just also there's just so many stunts. Like, look at it from that perspective. Even against Wolf, Thing would be a good counter, but the problem is Wolf just has too much sustain in triple tank, triple support, so you're just an ult battery for him, and your uptime is stuff. And if you ever misplay once and you use your cooldown bad, you just instantly die for it. The problem with Thing is just like the same that Groot used to have. You know, a lot of it is out of your control whether you die or not. Because you can't really position yourself in a way that supports it. Like, if you invest and your supports don't play right, you just die for it if you outposition yourself. Or if you position yourself deep. Which is sometimes a good thing to do. But if your supports are occupied and not doing the right thing, that just leaves you exposed, and it will waste all your cooldowns. And it's impossible to calculate whether it's good to go in now or not. I cannot name a single player who isn't good at the Thing. Now, being good at it means spacing yourself around cooldowns right, investing time right into stuff, but it's just like pointless to do that on, because the engages are not decided by you. The engages are decided by someone else. Look at it from the perspective of a dive. If you play dive Thing, which is like a thing you could think about, right? You could think about that and believe, okay, if you play dive Thing, discarding someone is great, the value in it might be there, but if they somehow live it, then you're exposed because you can't go back, you lose all your HP, and you're the one first to die, or you invest every single resource from your team into you, which gives the entire map of space and exposes your backline quite hard. So it just has such a high drawback of misplaying. If you misplay once, you just lose so much for it, and it's just not worth. So that's the problem. Next up, we got Invis. I mean, there's no question. Invis is absolutely broken. It's unbelievable hero. I don't know what they're thinking. Just nerfing some kind of ult charge. The neutral game of Invis is just too good. It completely shuts down dive. Completely enables any kind of like brawl composition that plays front to back because it's so hard to be dived. It's just I don't know what they're thinking about this. All of these 3 heroes have so much individual potential in carry. It's actually unreal. Just because Loki Gambit is so OP, I need to put it like this. But overall, Gambit Invis is good. You know? If Gambit is banned, you would always play Invis, and you would play Invis Rocket. But if Gambit is open, you would always play Gambit Loki. That's why you have to ban Loki as well, because usually when Gambit is banned, you would also play Loki Mantis, which is the team up, right? So I need to put it like this. It's fair. Even triple support with Loki, Mantis, Invis is so hard to break. Like, it's just straight up undivable. Every character does so much damage. Every character has so many good punish options. It's just unreal. So, yeah. This is the tier list, I think. I think it's quite okay. Oh, I think this is fine. Because the thing is, with... Of course, she's like OP as fuck and you would play her, even with triple. But... yeah, okay, no, we put it there. It's fine. We put it there. It's gonna raise some questions, but yeah. This is the tier list, guys. I hope you're fine with it. And I think it's a quite good tier list as well. I don't have any problems with this. Alright, I think this is it. Thank you for watching.